Welcome back to Married to Film, everybody. Here's part 3.
I did not kill Mike. The last time that I saw him, he had his bag, the one that I brought him, and he got into his car and he drove away. And for all I know, he is alive and well. And if he does come back and he doesn't understand why I had to do what I did, well, then that's on me. Jesse, I need you to believe this.
Jesse smelled a rat.
It's not true. It's just not.
Ty gonna tell you though.
Right.
So he's out there. It's okay.
Yes. Mike is fine. Wherever he is. You both know that he can take care of himself. And he's certainly capable to provide for his own family. Okay? I need you to believe me.
Don't do it, Jesse.
Like you said, it's life.
Dude, he been around you so long.
You know it.
She don't know he's done treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Leaves of Grass? My book? Walt Whitman, dark green hardcover.
I didn't even know he had that.
What's wrong with Hank?
It's a stomach bug, sounds like. He hasn't been to work all week. Good night.
He looking for bugs. He out there in his tidy whities again, Ralph. Looking for somebody watching the house. Watching you for a whole week.
Wow.
And you done went back and forth to Jesse Pinkman's house.
Yeah.
Mister, can you help me out? Pass some change. Hey,
You about to break him off?
come back.
Yeah. You, come here, I got something for you.
Don't give him that whole bag.
Here. Take it. Go ahead. Just take it. Take it.
Anything you want us to tell Steve Gomez? Says he's worried about you. Yeah, tell him I already got 2 grandmas.
Two what?
Buddy,
Grandmas.
more work and less worry.
Look. He don't know what to do.
you guys.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you up and about.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Well, you know, I'm better.
Did you get to see a doctor? I mean, when one of these things lasts more than 3 days, you really should get that checked.
Yeah, no, I did. I'm fine. I'm what they say, on the upswing. You know?
Good. Good to hear.
Yeah.
When I heard you weren't going into work, well,
Remember she
but you
ran
have
over that
work
little boy's
coming
car
to you.
at the beginning?
Perks
First
of being
season?
the boss, huh?
Look at him touching. Don't do no fingerprints.
How's the car wash?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he gonna poison Hank.
Really good.
He already got a stomach flu.
Hey, did you have any of that potato salad?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, no one else got sick, so I probably shouldn't worry about it. Well, Skylar will be very happy to hear that you're feeling better. Which reminds me, I better get back to it. If there's anything I can do, you know, you're gonna laugh, but I have to ask you about this. Believe it or not, I found this on my car. I mean, it looks just like the GPS tracker that we used in Gus Fring, doesn't it?
Oh, get it!
Back when we were tracking in, just the two of us. You wouldn't know anything about this, would you, Hank? You okay? I gotta say, I don't like the way you're looking at me right now.
Because you. All along it was you!
Told you.
Son of a bitch. You drove into traffic to keep me from that laundry. Calm down. Oh my God. Tell me Marie was in the hospital. I wasn't picnic. You had my son. You killed 10 witnesses to save your sorry ass. You bombed a nursing home. Heisenberg. You lying, two-faced sack of shit.
I don't know where this is coming from, Hank, but just
I swear to Christ, I will put you under the jail.
Just take a breath, okay? Just listen to yourself. These wild accusations, they can destroy our family.
Damn, and for what shit about family?
My cancer is back.
Rotten, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I want to beat this thing. I do. I'm back on chemo and I am fighting like hell. But the truth is, in 6 months you won't have someone to prosecute. Even if somehow you were able to convince anyone I was capable of doing these things, you and I both know I would never see the inside of a jail cell. I'm a dying man who runs a car wash, my right hand to God. That is all that I am.
Show him the book.
Skylar, bring the kids here. And then we'll talk.
That is not going to happen.
I don't even know what we'll talk.
If that's true, if you don't know who I am, then maybe your best course would be to tread lightly.
That was it. That was it. Man, oh man.
So Hank figured it out. Ralph said he was right. He was right.
Told
But
you.
we figured it. But you know what still gets me though? Who called Hank to warn him?
They said it, and I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
It was said.
All right. Well.
It was
Oh
said.
yeah. He. Yeah. It was the conversation between Gus and the uncle. You remember?
I remember.
Gus and the uncle.
Yeah.
Oh well, it
No.
wasn't a conversation
Right.
between Gus and the uncle because the uncle wasn't talking to Gus.
Right.
But the conversation that he had in the nursing home with Gus talking about, I don't know if that was
I
it.
don't think that was it. but
Anyway,
it
I'm
was said,
sorry.
though.
I'm sorry. I just went way back because I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so he figured it out. He said, listen, you did this, you did that, you did this, you blew up a nursing home. You killed Gus. You you killed 10 people just to save your butt. He said, I'm not going to just get you, accuse you, or prosecute you. I'm going to bury you under the jail. And Hank was, and then Walt was like, hey, listen, I'm back on chemo. Cancer is back. And even if you do try to persecute me or whatever the case may be, you and I both know I'm never going to see the inside of a jail. And then he said, well, I don't know who I'm talking to. This is what Hank said. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. So Walt said, well, if you don't know who you talking to right now, then my suggestion is that you tread lightly. And that's how it went off. Did you just threaten the DEA?
He sure did. ASAC.
Floored. Hashtag don't know what else to say. Yeah.
Skyler had rented a storage space and put all the money that she was laundering in it, and it was enough money that she said they couldn't spend for 10 lifetimes. Man, that was a lot of money.
That was in the last episode.
I thought that was this one.
No.
Oh man, my bad.
That was in the last episode.
Scratch that.
It went off with them in the them looking at the movie. Looking at the money in the last episode.
Okay.
But it's a good mention because we didn't mention it from the last time.
Well, Lydia came to the car wash, tried to get Walt to come, to stay on for a couple of weeks to smooth things over because the product was only 68%.
And it was going down.
Mm-hmm. And Skylar caught wind and was like,
who washes a rental car?
right. She's like, if you don't get your behind out of here, I'm going to kick.
Listen here. She put the pen down, and Walt was like, yeah, this was a former associate trying to get me back. And she did that side look that women do. She said, when she turned and looked, my expression was, because that's the first thing. Oh, for real? So she didn't even blink.
Mm-hmm.
She said, get out of here. Don't you ever come back. And here go Lydia, old scary cat, talking about, what? Let me get in the car. Let me grab my coffee. When it first started, when the episode started, it was Walt from the first episode of the season finale with the beard and scruff looking like a nomad. And he said hello to Carol, which was his neighbor. And she dropped her groceries because I don't know. I was telling Ralph, asking Ralph, I was like, do they presume that he's dead or whatever? But he went into the house and I was like, Ralph, he's going to get the poison. He went in there, sure enough, got the poison. They done turned the daggone pool, the squatters done turned the pool into a skate thing. This episode was fire. Because Jesse is throwing away money to people in the neighborhood.
He is going through it.
He's just trying to get rid of the money because this is the only way that it's going to be untraceable. Mm-hmm. Because he went to Saul to try to get rid of the money. He tried to give it to Mike's granddaughter. I'm sorry, I'm just going on. Mike's granddaughter and the guy the little boy who they shot in the desert where they still trying to find a little boy's body, which they're not going to find because they dissolved that joker. And
I can understand where Saul was coming from. How all of a sudden $2.5 million come to you? Some questions going, for some of you for your dead son. Some questions is going to come from missing. Some questions is going to have to be answered for that. So I understand Saul completely.
Because they don't want no money.
Right.
They want to find their son.
Right.
That was just dumb. And then he was like, so why are you... And so we thought, the last episode, that Jesse knew about Mike.
Mm-hmm.
He did not. So Walt got the money back from Saul, because Saul picked up the phone. Of course, he did that. Picked up the phone and called Walt while he was getting his chemo. Told him we have a problem. He said, okay, he did a Vanilla Ice.
I saw it.
Yeah, he said, I got it. I mean, the song was literally in my head just now. Yo, I solved it. So he goes, gets the money from Saul, takes it back to Jesse's house, and he tried to convince Jesse that Mike was okay. Jesse by the look of Jesse, regardless if he was high on weed or whatever, Jesse knows, because he's been trying to convince him the whole entire run of things, and he has a gift of gab. Hence the whole. Listen. Oh, and then when he went into the house, it had Heisenberg spray painted on the wall. Mm-hmm. So they knew who he was, and they just said Heisenberg. So
I'm trying to figure out how
I don't know. We may have
it's going to unfold these last 5, 6, 7 more episodes, whatever. When to me, this was the climax right here. So to me, this is like a pre-season finale.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna go some more?
This should be like a 3-parter.
Right. So we'll see.
A 3-parter. Yeah.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys thought of that episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And go ahead and Google that Vanilla Ice song.
We'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.
Be safe. Love you guys. Bye.